Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Episode 32. Last time we were in the power tower thing, that stand, and there's a bunch of other shit. Josuke's mom is missing, Koichi is missing, and there's a guy at Rohan's house all at around the same time. We're gonna see how this, what the fuck is going on right now.
I keep not fully paying attention to the times of this, but it's all around the same time, I think.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Sure.
He was, if you remember, he was literally just looking at like pictures and was looking at Hayato.
Unless. It's like weird, but not necessarily dangerous.
Smart.
Yeah.
Doesn't want him to look at his back. Jesus. Alright, back to whatever the hell's going on here.
Remember he just blasted his own shirt off?
Yeah. Real face. You wearing a mask this whole time?
Why? So they couldn't find him again later?
What?
You're just fine with that?
I like it here.
No.
Oh, he reattached the wire.
That's pretty nice.
Bakana.
I like how he didn't heal him first. I love this palette swap
yeah,
as well.
It's nice. Nimble. The animation's pretty... I never realized how much animation they put into this episode.
Careful.
The show doesn't usually have this much fluid animation. What the fuck are you doing?
Ew.
It's like oil slick.
Oh.
You just tanked it?
This guy's looking super creepy.
Yeah.
No.
Ow. This kind of reminds me of Lisa versus Cars.
I know, I was actually thinking kind of the similar thing. Oh no. Ah. The space alien or whatever. Oh.
Four shots should have been plenty. Oh my.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Oh, because it attacked him?
Yeah, so
and then
he like
he just
sent it straight back.
Oh my
god.
Okay, it's just the mask,
Yeah.
right? I forgot. Holy shit, that was.
That's kind of sad.
He wants to stay. It's a oh god, the
You just let him
landmarks.
stay there.
Kind of all fits together when you put it like that. Koichi. You're not gonna want me to heal you or anything? You're covered in blood.
Yeah. What? An off-screen death? Could you imagine? Oh, that's why they're getting so many of them.
What the fuck? Oh, this is Rohan's.
Oh.
Is this his studio? It's all so expensive. Oh, this must be his bedroom. I want that house someday.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, I'm fine right here.
Super weird. Uh-oh.
The face. This is so, like...
He's going crazy.
This is so American Psycho is kind of uncanny how like it is.
Yeah, his fingernails just like explode out of his fingers.
This man has a collagen surplus, I guess. Is Mikitaka stayed there?
I guess so.
To keep an
maybe,
eye out or
yeah,
something?
maybe just in case
The
someone comes back.
yeah. That's where he disappeared. Whoa, transition.
That was nice.
This fucking guy.
It's a pretty good trade. You could
about I
like
just
ask
heal
your
you?
dad
Yeah.
and get a spirit.
You're giving
photo
up that easily.
I was just being dramatic.
Yeah,
Please.
I thought we were doing the sparring match thing where like I said something, you said something, and eventually we came to a compromise. You're a tough one, Bart. He looks way less like thuggish. He just looks like
Yeah.
a guy. He's so like, no. He's so, so sounds so bitchy all of a sudden.
Whoa.
I am one devilishly handsome. That's a good point. How about you just tighten up here? We feel like
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like Cinderella can change your face, but couldn't Josuke also just?
He technically could. Well, yeah, but he does. I don't think he is as precise.
Yeah. Well, he could have start up a shop like that, or like a hospital or something. Like that was a highway star tattoo.
Oh, I didn't realize. What is
A
the
knife!
Stance? Is that a Dio stance? Or no, that's Jotaro. Well, it's him, but like, I feel like one of them made that stance from like part 3. Wait, what the fuck did he just say? I can smell the ass sweat on your skirts.
Yeah. A Kit Kat with C?
You know about how popular it is in Japan?
Kit Kats?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is good.
Do you know why it's popular?
No.
Do you want to know?
Sure.
Real quick. It's because Kots it means like sure victory or whatever. Like it's like the phrase Kots if you say, so then it's like Kit Kat type thing. That's it. So like it was easily marketable in Japan.
This guy is like totally weird. I would just like open him up again and make him not have that. Cause he's giving me really weird vibes.
You can't attack him.
But even still, just the annoyance.
Oh, but now he's curious. Oh, my back is so itchy. Only in JoJo would this question be asked. Heaven's Door! Oh, is that the range? What the fuck? He's Looney Tunesing this guy in his own house?
Yeah. Oh, his bag.
I love that the new, like, student age characters, they look like they could just be a part of the crew, like Mikitaka and Yuya. Mm-hmm. Like, their whole outfit and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sweating.
Oh, no.
It's them!
Yeah. Looking, like, extra dripped out. Uh-oh.
That's the person we saw following. What?
She looks messed up.
This background. Holy shit, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
How does he know about Jotaro? What?
Yeah.
How does this guy know about Jotaro? Oh, the tension is building.
Yeah, I wonder if he, like, got her earlier and his thing is just to switch places with, like, a predetermined
Like
other
fucking,
person.
What's his name? From Jujutsu.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I forget, I'm drawing a blank right now. She's all pissed that he ate 1.5 of her donuts. Whoa! What the fuck?
Creepy.
Why the panties though? Like what?
Just to freak her out.
Isn't that a bit far? What?
Can he like feed off of people's fear, or is he just a weirdo?
He might just be you never know with Jojo. What? Oh, was he eating it? What the fuck? I think it's just a fetish.
Yeah.
Like he's just a weird stalker. I don't remember this guy. Enigma.
Oh.
Whoa.
It looks really cool.
Whoa. This show's getting psychedelic with its visuals more and more. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, we can like capture things.
Okay.
Oh, so when he figures out your like fear tick,
then it's all over.
it's over.
Oh, now he's scared because his mom is there. Oh no.
Lip quiver.
It has to be like the second time, like the first time he learns it, and
recognize
then
it,
the
yeah.
second time.
Is he just more angry? He's not scared enough, he's just pissed off. Yuya,
Okay,
grow
come
a
on.
fucking spine, dude. Just use your stand to get it out of her pocket.
Oh no.
It's Koichi.
Or is he in there? See, you're thinking that, but you're not saying it. You absolute.
Really? This
It could be
show.
anything. It could even just be like a knife that'll fly
might
out
be,
and stab him in the face.
It might be his mom's panties. You never know. Hang on, I won't watch the ending because we don't get to watch it many more times. And it's legendary. This ending is like one of the best endings of all time. Can I just say something before we talk about the episode? After just watching the ending and just like thinking about how this whole show's kind of coming to an end, I was just thinking back on like the start of part 4 and like how it's progressed, like how much this part has changed over the course of like when I remember like now the stands we're seeing are very much, they're more reminiscent to me of like the part 5 stands that I've seen and mentioned that before, both in design and in practice. But the style, if we look back to like when we first met Okuyasu and his brother, and Josuke and Okuyasu's brother had like this Dio Jotaro standoff, and they were like referencing, "Oh, you're approaching me" type thing.
Yeah.
And he's like this blonde guy, and they're like, you know, and he had the Polnareff kind of hairstyle as well. Like that, as well as a bunch of other things. Like it felt much more reminiscent of part 3, and it's just funny how now it's found its own identity, and it's really like once we're in the Kira stuff, once we're in the newsstand stuff. But it's also, I can also feel, as having seen parts of part 5, we're like shifting into that sort of style as well. Yeah. I don't know. I just noticed while we were watching the ending, because the ending obviously it adds new stuff as you go along. Mm-hmm. Like just how much this even the visual style and the presentation has, you know, evolved. It's just so cool. Like how different it is. Like if we think about Angelo and how like over the top evil he was like a child rapist and like a child murderer and stuff. The way they like hyped him up so much was so part 3 in that style. And then now that we get to this, it's like way more absurd and like insane, much more like how this and part 5 are.
I feel like now we're getting so that the villains are not like, this entire season has been a step up from part 3, where they were just like disgusting and like kind of gross,
overly violent,
and like but not even in like an interesting way.
Most
just
of the time.
all of them
Until
were,
the end,
but like most of them were pretty much the exact same, and were just really lame, and like one note. Now I'm finding that especially in these later, and we had like Angela was like kind of it was better than a lot of those ones. Like the execution was better, but it was kind of a similar thing, like very evil, very over the top, very, you know.
Same with Red Hot Chili Pepper.
Yeah.
Like that, they were setting it up, the way they were progressing through the story felt very part 3 in like it's drawn out. evil guy, you know, wanting to do evil, wanting to kill, wanting to just fuck with the main characters. But then we get Kira, who has his own motivations, who is getting fucked with by our team. And then all the minor stand users aren't just working for the enemy.
Yeah.
They are like, it's a coin flip. Usually they're just people who have been manipulated or just are scared.
The most evil not all of them are like, oh, I got struck by this arrow, so now I'm going to be the most evil person possible.
Exactly.
Just for the sake of it. It's kind of like a 50-50. Like, we have a kid who's just like, oh, I'm just kind of doing what I was told, and I just want to play rock, paper, scissors, and I'm just going to, you know, be a little shithead.
And we also have Tonio, who literally is just a stand user from another country who came here because he wanted to be a chef in Japan and bring his homeland cuisine. And
yeah, and we have what's his name? Alien boy.
Mikitaka.
Yeah, we just don't know what his deal is.
But he's totally friendly.
But he's totally friendly.
And he was
totally
friendly
cool.
off the jump. Like, we didn't even fight him. He's just like, hey, I'm a space alien. I'm weird. Want to hang out?
Yeah, now we're getting some villains that they're weird and they're creepy, but it's just, there's just more to it. It's not just overly gross. There's like weird moments and like it's off-putting and stuff. Yeah, but it seems like because not every single not the last 5 people haven't been like that, so it's something different. It's not just the same thing every time.
I didn't bring this up so that we could like, just because we constantly compare this to part 3 and we constantly talk about it like that. I didn't necessarily that's not really why I brought it up, I guess. I just noticed it. I just noticed that, like, the show's really come into its own in this part. It's really found its kind of identity, and I can just see, it's just interesting to look back now that we're coming to the end and see how it was trying to, like, recapture or work off of what was established and what was sort of done at the end of part 3 with, like, the big Dio conflict and everything and all the different stand users, and trying to, like, sort of go off of that. And then as we go along, it's just become way more unique. And
I do really like that a lot of the stands are just more creative. Like, we have, like, the tower is, like, really cool. We had the cat that then turned into a plant for absolutely no reason. Like, that was pretty cool. Just, like, I don't know. It just seems a little bit more inspired, more artistic, more interesting.
For sure.
And it makes a more compelling story.
Big time. What do you think? And then, this guy, he's just, like, they fought and it was kind of crazy.
But he was just trying to get out of there because he wanted someone to take care of him, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But
then he got scared and now he just wants to stay there forever. Yeah. And then when, like, to reinforce that he's not just a bad guy, we see Mikitaka, like, inside as well. Like, he could just Mikitaka could get trapped in there at any point, but they trust him because they know now, like, he's an alright guy. And then we got this guy with his back, who we know, like, you can't lie when you do Heaven's Door. So either there's some other influence there, like, there's something to do with his back. He doesn't seem to have a stand.
But the thing is, I'm thinking if someone else perhaps, like, has some kind of stand that has attached itself to his back, and even if he doesn't necessarily know about it, he just has this, like, has this weird feeling of, like, oh, I don't want anyone to see my back, but he doesn't necessarily know why. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be some sort of weird roundabout thing like that where he isn't directly the enemy, but, like, you know, it's weird like that.
But it's not like what I'm pointing out is, like, we had this very hostile encounter that turned out to be nothing, and then we have this guy at the end who Enigma, who is clearly, like, a creep and is more of a villainous type dude. Like, we have all the spectrum. We have somebody who is seemingly innocent as far as we can tell, who doesn't really have malice.
Yeah.
Might be dangerous, might have some sort of hidden motive, but we don't know. He seems innocent enough. We have a guy who is, like, misunderstood, and then we have actual villain.
Mm-hmm. All in one.
One after another, yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah. I like it. It's cool.
And now we're going to see what's in the paper.
I hope it's not. I don't know what it's going to be.
A bomb?
Yeah, I mean, it could literally be anything.
Yeah.
At this point, but
leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Bye-bye.